Welcome back to Snowrunner on hard mode, everyone. Last episode we left off collecting the scout and doing a little bit of running around, so we were just about to head up a trail. It's kind of hard to see here in the dark, but we're going to be coming up, and I think we are going to be mostly exploring this one. I really want to get just the map uncovered and try and find all our upgrades. The diff lock for the GMC is super important. I mean, I'm almost at a point now where I'm thinking about using the Fleet Star again, but I want to use that GM. I think I'm just a little rusty. It's been a long time since I've actually played. So, anyways, we're going to get going here. So, in the spirit of new things, I do still want to use this International Scout. I do think it's a slightly more capable vehicle with its diff lock, because it comes with one. The Chevy you have to find. So there is a better capability, but as I had mentioned before, it is a little bit on the tipsy side. So of course, it's got to be nighttime when we start our videos, eh? As always. There's some tree roots you can't really see here. Kind of frustrating. They are surprisingly tough to get over. Maybe we just cut past them. Go straight up this way. Man, that root is killing us. This scout is... Of course, it's also our highway tires. They're being a problem. There's no traction. I think this is easier in the day for some reason. Just see better. There is a tree here, and I think the root has defeated me. I need a little bit of assistance getting out of here. That tree root was being a butthead. Beautiful night for a little cruise up the bush. And there you have it. There's our first watchtower of the evening. Get a nice view of our garage down there. There was a side mission. Yeah, right here. This one we are going to tackle while we're on our way. So you can see we can take this road all the way up. We'll grab this. There is a trail down through here. I don't think I've ever taken this, so I don't know how bad that's going to be if we want to go that way. So I'll give it a little bit more thought here as we're going, see if maybe that's a viable option. May have to consider new tires on this thing sooner rather than later. A little bit of air right there. Oh, being defeated by the rocks. Bounce off of those like a balloon. Oh, wait a second. I completely overshot where we were going. Whoops. I got distracted in the beauty of the night. Hopefully we've got enough fuel. We should check on the fuel here pretty soon. Alright, it's up there. So we have to get off the road here, and we're going to do a little bit of off-roading. So we're going to be kind of on the careful end. Of course, I tried to drive over a tree. Alright, we're going to try and take this easy, because this is all uphill. And as I have mentioned before, this thing is tippy. Man, I feel like I'm stuck on something. Or is it just simple highway tires just being garbage? I seriously feel like I'm dragging something. Like it feels like I'm hung up. Like I'm dragging something. What the heck? Oh, found a little bit of traction there before I hooked up. This is insane. This is... Oh, someone's got a lookout here. But kind of have to... Oh, sorry, knocking over your barbecue and everything. Alright, this is the spot. It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, I must say, it is a rather nice view. You can really see the town and everything out there, but it's kind of hard to appreciate it in the dark. So, alright, now we have to try and get back down this mountain. A little bit worried about that. Oh my goodness, this thing is just bouncing all over the place. This is driving me a little bit nuts. Like, I'm trying to take things easier. But it's being difficult on so many levels. This ground is like super uneven and just fighting me. I shouldn't be using the handbrake. The hand brake locks in the rear tires, and that'll cause me to tip. Can you go forward, please? Thank you. Hitting the gas and it wouldn't shift. That was terrifying. Seriously, what are you stuck on? Oh. Oh, are we alive? We somehow pulled that off. Total rollover. This mountain is brutal. We're gonna just hook up to that tree real quickly. Alright, there we go. There we go. Well, that was an adventure. We've got 18 liters left. We are almost out of fuel. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful with what we do here. This is probably not the area we should be going, because it looked like on the map there was some mud that we were gonna have to deal with, and that's always a huge gas burner. So we're just gonna have to go and hope for the best. Oh, we're really ripping down this trail. We're giving it all she's got. I wonder if this is the same instance as maybe what I was thinking about with the GMC. If the highway tires on this truck just aren't as good as the Chevs. And maybe that's why they might seem a little bit better, because it might give you like a bad vehicle at the beginning of the game. Ugh, that got really soft really fast. But yeah, it might be giving us a bad vehicle, but it might be giving us the best option of the bad tires. And of course, there has to be a stump in the way. There's always a stump in the way. And there is nothing to pull us back. There we go. It's a good thing we got that winch. Oh. Okay, this is probably somewhere we can't go. This is starting to feel like a very bad idea. Yeah, we're not able to really reach anything. So yeah, this is looking like a bust. And we're stuck on something else. Again, of course. Man, I feel like we're always stuck on something. Alright, we're gonna head back up the trail and back to the road. Hopefully we can make it somewhere. See, now if we had a vehicle like my RC crawler, I would literally just go straight down this rock face, and that would be so cool. But this thing will not perform like my crawler does. It would be cool if they... I do think that there's a mod. A couple people I think I saw put rock crawler mods in the game. And I think I used one of them once. So, definitely cool for just the fun aspect, you know, just exploring and doing stuff. But as I've mentioned before, the mods feel a little bit too good sometimes. Like, if I had a modded in a pickup, say, that mud that we were just stuck in, it probably would have crawled through there no problem, even with high waist style tires. It would have just done it. So, plus they make some of the upgrades too easy to buy. Oh my goodness, that looked fun. Like sometimes they put in like a couple $100 for this attachment or a couple $100 for this attachment. So it can turn hard mode into easy mode is kind of how it feels like sometimes. You got to be careful with what you pick up, that's for sure. And careful how you upgrade them. I mean, you can't always say no to the better upgrades. That is, of course, an option. But sometimes even them stock, it's pretty nuts how capable they are. Oof, that rock looked like it wanted to take us out with it. You're gonna turn for... No, you're just gonna run straight into that tree. Alright, and here we are. The sun is rising, and we are back at the farm. How much fuel? We got 5 liters left. We have to try and make it to the gas station. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try cutting through the farm. This might save us a little bit of time. Maybe we'll make it. Sounds like we're gonna need another rescue operation for fuel. That mountaintop really slowed us down. I'm sensing a lack of fuel. It's not performing, it's shuddering. I think this is as far as we go with this guy. Yeah, we're down to 1 liter. Looks like we've got another rescue operation on our hands. Just knock those barricades right out of the way. That rock has caused me issues in the past. I think I hit it once and I actually ended up losing control of a semi-truck and straight into that lamppost right beside it. Truck was sideways on the road. I do believe there is a reason for me to bring this guy up, so we're gonna grab this trailer along the way. Ah, this is the hill that always gives you trouble if you're in two-wheel drive. Even gives you some grief in 4. It's just really slick or something, and this trailer and the concrete on it seems to be just really heavy. Every vehicle I've used struggles with it, unless obviously you've got your upgraded tires and everything like that, which we do not have yet. And still rocking highway tires. But this will be the only time we have to pull this hill with this particular trailer setup, though. Alright, and we are going to leave this trailer here at this gas station, and then we will go and rescue our little scout. It'd be so aggressive to see. You can just see the guy shaking in there aggressively. Alright, now usually you would just drive straight down, but I'm looking at towing the scout, so I'm just going to back down this hill and grab it with my winch, and then we'll tow her up to the gas station. Hey Scout, long time no see. Let's get hooked up here and we're gonna get you some fuel. Alright, let's refill everything. And we're just gonna leave the truck here. We're gonna hop back in our scout and we're gonna carry on exploring. Ooh, almost made it under. Got a pushed in rear bumper there. We got a little bit of damage on our front end. Look at the sun rays in this game. That is actually just absolutely beautiful. With that locked in rear end on this little guy, when you hit the dirt with the highway tires, the rear end kind of gets really squirrely. It's kind of interesting. But it does pretty well on the asphalt. Doesn't kick out as much as the Chev does. Oh, got a construction task here. Ah, so. What's that say? $1,000 fine for littering. Oh my, and it's enforced. I wonder who enforces that. There's no cops up here. Alright, so Mountain Bridge. These rock slides are becoming the bane of my life. We need to create alternate routes around the area to avoid the slides, or operations are going to grind to a halt. A mountain bridge would solve this. Alright, well, we'll take that. We'll start tracking it. Looks like it needs one set of metal beams, which we can get with our GMC. But before we do that, there is a watchtower up here I would like to go and get. Open up the rest of this map. The window in this thing is so small. It's actually not as comfortable driving this thing in the cockpit view as some of the other vehicles. For me, anyways. I definitely find that the window is just too small feeling. I'm not too sure why. I mean, I could do something like that, I guess. Push my screen right up to it. A little bit of mud. Man, she's just getting some air. Alright, let's park with a little bit of articulation. Look at that flex. Look at that flex. That's pretty good. Alright, and there we have it. Our next watchtower. Alright, so as you can see, there is a bridge we'll have to create. Ooh, there's an upgrade part over here. If I'm not mistaken, that should be the Snowrunner gearbox, which can be beneficial but bad at the same time. I'm going to come down this route. Oh, there's the warehouse. This we need. This has metal beams at it, but this is also where we get service spare parts and bricks, which we need for our other drives. So for now, we are going to come down through here, come down this path, and we're going to go and we're going to collect this watchtower over here. Look at this scout just tearing it up around here. There's our watchtower in sight. Objective seen. Put her back in all-wheel drive to maintain control on the dirt. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Those trees, man, they can be aggressive. Can really screw you if you're not careful. Oh, watchtower's on the other side of this hill. So we will just drive down this mountain nice and easy, you think? Put her in low so you have access to your brake. The rear is actually the handbrake is the best going down the hill because it'll lock the rear end. The regular brake is your fronts. So, alright, there we are. Next watchtower found. That was actually a really cool kind of shot there. So, super beautiful. Look at this. Lake Michigan, you are a beaut. Sorry. Alright, where shall we go next? There is another watchtower up here. Sunken truck in the mud over here. So we're going to make our way to that watchtower over there. Ah, who needs roads?
Look at those rock faces. Those are pretty cool looking, eh? And there is our watchtower. So, where is the best point of entry? Looks like there's a road right there we can take. Or we can come along this way. I almost... No, I really shouldn't try to go up this mountain right here. It's a bad idea with highway tires. If we had better tires, it might be doable. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of winch points up there either. So, without highway tires, maybe we could have gone for it. This doesn't look too bad actually right here. Let's try this. We have all-wheel drive. We've got diff lock. We can get stuck already. That's cool too. Oh no. No lessons learned here. Never. It was getting out. I just wanted to use the winch to help it. That was actually surprisingly soft in there. Think we can cut past these trees, or you think it's too soft in there too? It's looking very tree actually. Yeah. Couldn't just do it the easy way. Nah. Oh. No, it's gonna be one of those. No. It's gonna be more of a fight to do that than I want it to be. Don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to get to one watchtower. With a bit of a time lapse, it would be about 10 minutes for you guys. Could make it even less. Oh, there's a crate here. Well, that must be part of another mission I'm gonna have to do. Think I can go up this? This looks kind of like a road. Why are you always getting hung up on something? Huh, little scout? Just push this box. Should I just push it down to the road? Then I don't have to worry about it. Be easier for somebody else to grab. I think that's the mission with there's 4 of them to find. Yeah, there's a second one. And the other 2 are on another trail. That wasn't too bad of a climb, and there's the watchtower right there. That works out pretty good for us, eh? And here we are. We are at our watchtower on this side of the mountain. I'm going to park up on this rock a little bit just for some fun. And there we are. Looks like there's some sort of station over there. So we now have little trailer. We have most of the map uncovered. Like this is split into 2 sections. You can see a big river kind of coming through here. So we've explored all of this and all of this. So our map is fully unlocked now. So we can start tackling some of these missions to clean them up. Think I am going to leave the scout here for a minute, and we're going to focus on getting this bridge repaired. And then you can see there's a roadblock over here actually we need to get dealt with as well. So we'll go do that as well. So for now, we'll jump back in our GM and we'll go pick up our sets of metal beams. Oh, it's starting to pour rain. These trails are going to get a little bit nastier, I think. I do believe the weather does play a factor in this game on like your dirt roads and mud and stuff. It makes it a little bit worse. Alright, and here we are at our I believe it's a warehouse. It's a type of warehouse anyways. Where we can load up some metal beams. We're gonna park here all nicely. I'm gonna open up that mission really quickly. So yeah, you can see I'm not really a big fan of the way they kind of do this. You can see here it says, oh, you need one metal beam, but there's actually a second part, and you can see it needs 2 concrete blocks, and that's what we did need the other trailer for. So that was just a little bit of preparation on my end. I did know it needed to be used, but I wasn't sure if it was for that or up here. I think these might be service parts. So once we finish that, we'll have to bring some service parts over. So in fact, since I kind of know about that, let's load up this trailer over here with service parts. We'll throw the metal beams in this truck. And then when we're finished with the one job, we can just go straight over there and be done with it. Oh, there's not a whole lot of room between the bed of this truck and the trailer. Alright, there we are. So we are going to load up service parts on the trailer. That is not the nicest loading job I've ever done. That's some pretty rough looking load, and I'm not too happy about that. Oh my goodness. Metal beams are so heavy. But that's okay. We'll ask the guys here at the warehouse to help us fix that. Hopefully they've got some sort of forklift or something in there to deal with that. Alright, here we go. We're going to take these metal beams over to the bridge. We'll drop this trailer off there for the next roadblock, and then we'll head back down to that gas station and grab ourselves the concrete blocks. And here we are, back at the bridge, ready to unload our metal beams. I love the little cutscenes when stuff's getting built. And I do just realize that I have made a mistake. The concrete blocks are on the other side of this bridge, So we can't go get them unless we go back through that trail we were just on. So we're just going to go and we're going to finish up the other mission, the other roadblock with the trailer that we have here. And then we'll go back for those concrete blocks. And here we are at our next roadblock. You can see a bunch of rocks in the way. So we're gonna quickly... Rocks, again, seriously, come on. Do me a favor and handle this, will you? So we'll accept that. We'll start tracking it. And they want to serve a spare part. So we happen to have that. And there we go. Honestly, I don't know what we would do without you. This town is getting back on its feet. It's thanks to you. Take this. It's well earned. So, thank you, appreciate that. Glad we are of service to you. So we are going to go, and we need to find a new spot for our friend here, our wiggle wagon, that I absolutely hate. They are so horrible. And I think I'm going to park it right here on this pathway, because I don't see myself ever using this pathway. Except for right at this moment in time. Do we just go around? Oh, this is starting to look like a long trail. No, we'll just cut right over. Alright, so we are going to use this shortcut down through here. It's kind of a shortcut. It could also be a little bit detrimental. It's a little bit of a swamp down here, but the roads are pretty solid, and they should take us up almost directly beside the gas station. We're not hauling anything, so it won't be too bad. There's just a nasty little side hill moment down there that if you've got a load, you're more than likely going to lose it. And doing this at night is really not what I want to do because it is really hard to see where it dips. It's like right here, so I want to stay on the high side the best we can. You can kind of, yeah, see there it is. You can see the dip creating, and if the truck falls in there, you do risk rolling over a little bit. There are trees to catch you, which is kind of your saving grace. But it's still just rather not if I don't have to. And then hauling big long trailers through here can be difficult too because of the big dips and then the high peaks. Easy high center marks. And soft mud. Alright, and here we have one of the fuel trailers for some of the missions that we have up ahead. So for now we are going to pull this out of the swamp so we can actually use it. Will be fairly useful to us. Night's fallen, we've put in a super hard day's worth of work, and it's not over yet. It's the life of a trucker, I'm afraid. No such thing as 8-hour days here. You work till the job is done. Sometimes the automatic transmission in these trucks bugs me a little bit. It's looking for a gear when it shouldn't be. Having a manual style would be almost cool. Although shifting one of these things is not what you might think it is, if it's anything like the trucks we drive. Not quite the same as a car. Alright, we'll drop our fuel trailer here for now. That does give us 2 up here, which we don't necessarily need. We are going to need some fuel, so we'll take some fuel out of it. Perfect. And I do think we are done making things hard on ourselves for this evening. I'm going to hook up to this trailer, unpack the cargo, and load it straight into the truck instead of pulling this big, heavy, horrible trailer around. Then I think there's a delete trailer option that you can do on the fly, and I'm probably just going to delete this one and the next one as well, the one beside it. I do like holding on to stuff and having everything, but these 2 trailers will literally never get used after this because I can't stand them. They're heavy, they're bulky, and they have no interest for me. I can think of other ways to do everything. So we're just gonna do it this way. And restore the crane. Let's get this job done and make ourselves a brand new bridge. And here we are, delivering our concrete blocks. We'll start tracking, which we forgot to do. And there we have it. Would have been nice to see her go up in the beginning of the day, but that is a-okay. Like a bridge over trouble rock slides. Anyway, nice work, partner. Can now access the road beyond and see what the land further out looks like. Probably looks like another headache for me. Oh my goodness, it probably is. Alright, well, that is a job well done, everyone. So, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your guys' support, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So, peace out.